Good evening, everyone, and welcome. It's officially 5:30, and welcome to something very special here this evening. Welcome to a boosted business after hours, and we have a great evening planned for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Jazzy Jeff, along with our cast. Tonight, we are live at T&R Graphics here on North Walnut Street in beautiful Seneca, South Carolina. Man, we're in for a treat. Want to welcome everybody that's along on our social media platforms tonight. We also want to welcome our friends from the Oconee Chamber of Commerce. Join us on our broadcast as well, and thank you so much for being a part. Coming up a little bit later on, you're going to hear from tons of folks. We're going to discuss business and all sorts of great things, and you in video and social media land will be a part of all the wonderful fun here this evening. So we're glad to have you along with us, music and all sorts of good stuff. But first, we want to check in with our very own Riley Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Riley had an opportunity to sit down with our good friend Ray Murphy here at T&R Graphics, and let's give you a list of that interview now. We'll come back and get things started for our boosted business after hours here on all our social media channels, including Seneca SC Events, and welcome our friends from the Oconee Chamber of Commerce. And there's Bradley as he walks right in front of the camera. Thanks, Brad.
You've probably seen this guy around, Ray Murphy, T&R Graphics. That's where we are today. It's all part of our boosted Business After Hours Off the Clock event. I want to welcome Ray Murphy. Finally got your building open. You've been working a long time to get this.
Yeah, we sure have. I think we took about 18 months to build it out. But, you know, we did most of the stuff ourselves, so we had to do it along with continuing on doing business. So that's what gave us a little time, but, you know, we saved a few dollars here and there, so it made it all worthwhile.
Well, Ray's been a staple in our community for a long time, doing business with us. We've actually used you for the races, our T-shirts, our prizes, and all that good stuff. And something that we're going to be celebrating, you know, in April is our anniversary of the tornado. You were a big player in the Seneca Strong.
Yeah, we were. Interestingly enough, that
I want to hear that story.
Many years ago, way before that, just like so many other people, I went out and purchased a bunch of URLs and websites, and I own Seneca Strong. That is me. That is my actual corporation name too. That is my land holding company. But when all that happened, you know, we had to maintain, you know, doing business, and obviously, you know, we didn't have customers coming in. So immediately we said, well, we can do something to help out the community, make some shirts and sell them online, and it was just unbelievable. Able to, you know, to feed a whole bunch of people. We were able to buy some generators and stuff, and we you know, it was good for us. It kept us going, obviously. Kept all my employees going every day. We didn't shut down one day. And we were able to help a lot of local businesses that were out there feeding people, that were out there taking care of the animals, that were collecting animals. So it was a great thing for all of us.
Well, this time of year we always reflect on that because we got a lot of things happening in April here in Seneca. Chris Justice is coming back during Jazz on the Alley, so you were a big player in that, and I know some of the proceeds went to help so many people. But here you are, T&R Graphics today. You got a beautiful facility. This used to be an old grocery store. I don't know if you remember that, but I remember growing up here in downtown Seneca. I think it was Winn-Dixie.
Yes, it was, and I did not grow up here.
Well, I did, and it was Winn-Dixie, and it's great how you've done it so much. It's amazing.
There are so many people, and honestly, when someone calls that has never been to the store and wants directions, the first thing I say is, you know, the old Hometowns Food Building. And I will tell you that 90% of the people that were within 100 miles of here know exactly where we are. Yeah. So we use that as a reference quite a bit.
Well, Jeff did a great job with this building back when he was doing Hometown Food Stores. So I've known this building all my life, but it's amazing what you've done in here. And one of the great things about our Seneca Business Development Support Center, you can probably see the logo right there. We get the word out about good businesses, new businesses here in the market, and you guys have us out here today. We're teaming up with the Chamber. Now, you're on the Oconee Chamber board. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, yes, I am a board member with the chamber, and the board has really changed in the last few years, and the chamber itself has really changed, and they're growing, and they're way more consistent than they've ever been, and there's big things to come, and all that helped from obviously Seneca's downtown development helped with that, making everybody start to realize that we need to get together as businesses, local businesses, and do things together, because we can all be a whole lot stronger when we join together.
And absolutely, you did a great job managing the Downtown Merchants Association. That's something I'm a proud member of, and so many great things. A lot of momentum right now happening in Seneca. So we want you just to keep doing what you're doing. We're going to kind of take a peek in the back room, look at some of the operational, and see what's happening with the folks back there hard at work. So I tell you what, stay with us here on Facebook Live, and of course I'll keep this guy close to me, Ray Murphy. We're at TNR Graphics. It's a boosted business after hours off the clock event. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
obey. If you ever get annoyed, look at me, I'm self-employed. I love to work at nothing all day. And I've been taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all right. Taking care of business and working overtime. Well, easy as fishing, you could be a musician if you could make sounds loud or mellow. Get a second-hand guitar, chances are you go far if you get in with the right bunch of fellows. People see you having fun, just a lying in the sun. Tell them that you like it this way. It's the work that we avoid, and we're all self-employed. We love to work at nothing all day. And we've been taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. We've been taking care of business. It's all right. Taking care of business and working overtime. Take good care of my business when I'm away every day. They get up every morning from their long clocks, one and take the 8:15 into the city. There's a whistle off above and people pushing, people shoving, and the girls are trying to look pretty. And if you train on time, you can get to overnight and start your slaving job to get your pay. If you ever get annoyed, look at me, I'm self-employed. I love to work at nothing all day. And I've been taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business. It's all right. Taking care of business and working overtime. Taking care of business. Woo! Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business every way. Taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business. Working overtime. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. We've been taking care of business. We've been taking care of business. Taking care of business.
Taking care of business. It is a boosted business after hours. Welcome in the one and only Jazzy Jeff live here with the Seneca Business Development Support Center. And Rachel, who you represent tonight?
The Oconee County Republican Women.
Well, it's a pleasure to get to have you here with us. You're looking very dapper tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right. And then I know who this nice lady is. You need to smile for the camera. Miss Debbie here. Now, you are employed here with Ray, right?
Yes, I am.
Tell us what you do.
I just help wait on people, wait on customers, and do whatever they need me to do.
And you do such a fabulous job at that, I might add.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right. So Miss Debbie's here. Let's see who else. I know these two people back here. See, Riley doesn't do this. I do. I go into the crowd. We've got representative from Hogs and Hobbs here. Joey, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, sir?
It's not barbecue, but it'll do, right?
That's exact.
Now tell us about your business located, of course, in the Ramcat Alley. And how long have you been in business now?
Almost 3 years.
2.5 years, coming up on 3. And barbecue, all sorts. You're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 8. On jazz nights, will be 11 to 9.
Barbecue, I think, is in my future. It's good to see y'all tonight. Thanks for coming out here. Again, we're here live at TNR Graphics, and Riley is not here tonight. And I know the crowd goes wild when I mention that. Riley's actually gone to visit. His daughter is playing softball tonight. So I'm pinch hitting for Riley tonight. We've got more interviews, and Riley will be joining us back here coming up a little bit later on in the broadcast. We've got another video with Riley and our good friend Ray. Tell you a little bit more about TNR Graphics and what's happening here. It's a boosted after hours with the Oconee Chamber of Commerce and the Seneca Business Development Support Center. Appreciate you being here along our social media channels and around the world here on this Tuesday evening.
Have you heard about the new dance craze? Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be had by everyone. It's up to you, surely can be done. Young and old are doing it, I'm told. Just one try, and you too will be sold. It's called a freak, they're doing it night and day. Allow us, we'll show you the way. Aw, freak out. You freak, says she. Freak out. All that pressure got you down. Has your head spinning all around. Feel the rhythm, chant the rhyme. Come on along and have a real good time. Like the days of stopping as a boy. Now we're free. Oh, what a joy. Just come on down to the fifth floor. Find a spot out on the floor. Aw, freak out. You're free, says she. Freak out. Now freak. I say freak. Now freak. All that pressure got you down. Has your head spinning all around. Feel the rhythm, chant the rhyme. Come on along and have a real good time. Like the days of stomping as a boy. Now we're free. Oh, what a joy. Just come on down to the fifth floor. Find a spot out on the floor. Ah, freak out. You're free, says she. Freak out. Ah, freak out. You're free, says she. Freak out. Ah, freak out. You're free, says she. Freak out. Burning to keep my whole body yearning. You got me something beautiful to say.
can be the pain if we lose our love. Wouldn't wanna live with the pain. Gonna take forever. In your arms is where I wanna be. Wanna be. In your arms, that's my heart. Shame. Only love can be the pain. If we lose our love, it's shame. I wouldn't wanna live with the pain. Oh, it's a shame. Ain't no reason for me to feel this way. Oh,
Welcome back, Business After Hours. It's Boosted Edition in conjunction with the Oconee Chamber of Commerce, along with the Seneca Business Development Support Center. And tonight, we're at T&R Graphics, North Walnut Street here in beautiful Seneca, South Carolina. We have walked around, talked, and met a bunch of folks. And welcome aboard to all you people that are on our social media page. Also, too, welcome to the Oconee Chamber of Commerce as well. Hey, there's a lot of things happening. It is so good to see our two organizations working together. Oconee is growing. Oconee has a lot of business and it's continuing to grow. And to having the Oconee Chamber of Commerce and the Seneca Business Development Support Center, it's a great opportunity for businesses to get together, marketing, networking, socializing, and swapping ideas. That's the big part of what we're trying to do here with not only the Chamber of Commerce, but the Seneca Business Development Support Center. So tonight we are here, you're here, and we appreciate you being a part. If you're watching on Seneca SC Events, that is the home for everything that's happening in Seneca, along with the Seneca Business Development Support Center. And also, you got to come by, see. Or you want to hug me or touch me?
Before you leave, please make sure you get a Casual Carolina t-shirt.
Okay, you're giving away Casual Carolina t-shirts? Okay, so everyone make sure before you leave to pick up a Casual Carolina t-shirts. Miss Debbie, you're doing a wonderful job with that camera tonight.
Thank you, Jeff. This is a huge crowd. I'm so glad to see everybody coming out from both organizations tonight.
This is the first time that we have done a combo effort with the Oconee Chamber, and that's why we're calling it Boosted After Hours, because it's two organizations coming together for the good of the community with businesses and everything that's happening, not only Oconee, but in as well.
Absolutely, Jeff. We should do this again, shouldn't we?
I think we should, and we should do it with just me and no Riley.
There you go.
Riley's actually gone to see his girl Landon play softball tonight, so I'm pinch hitting for him. We're going to hear from Derry in just a few moments. She's the chamber president for Oconee Chamber of Commerce. We're going to bring her on the broadcast, and she'll tell everybody what's happening here. And I'm sure that I will find some more people that we will talk about and we will interview. We'll hear from Ray from T&R Graphics once again coming up a little bit later on. We're here till 7:30. And if you don't know where we're at, if you'll think a little bit, this used to be a grocery store times two. This was the original Winn-Dixie. That goes back to the 60s and 70s, and then it became Hometown Food Store. So we're right here, and again, Ray has done a wonderful job renovating this building, all the new machinery that he's placed in here. Man, it's amazing, amazing, amazing. So I'm going to walk behind the camera. I'm doing two things at once. That's how I roll around here. And we're going to hit play again and start some more music live from the Boosted Business After Hours from the Oconee Chamber of Commerce and the Seneca Business Development Support Center, playing music for you.
At first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong. And I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. Just trying hard to mend the pieces of my broken heart. And I spent oh so many nights just feeling sorry for myself. I used to cry, but now I hold my head up high and you see me. Somebody new. I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you. And so you felt like dropping in and just expect me to be free. Now I'm saving all my loving for someone who's loving me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. 'Cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. I'll survive. I will survive. Oh, go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with goodbye? You think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll be alive. I've got all my life to live. I've got all my love to give. That's the way I like it. 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 When you take me by the hand, tell me you'll love and land. When you give me all your love and do it, babe, very best you can. Oh, that's the way I like it. 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 When I get to be in your arms, when we're all alone, when you whisper sweet in my ear, when you turn me on. Oh, that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's
Welcome back to business, our boosted business after hours, and want to welcome everybody along on our social media and at TNR Graphics. And Daria, let's look into the camera over here. We're looking into the camera over here. I mean, we're really high tech. We have cameras around here.
Very impressed. Very impressed.
Now, you have to introduce yourself to everybody. You are the chamber president for the Oconee Chamber of Commerce.
Correct.
And I understand you are a radio guru like me.
I don't know if I classify myself as a guru.
Well, I mean, you worked in radio. You sit behind the board, so you know about radio.
Yes, I had to do the boards. I had to get my own advertisers. I had to get my own guests. Yes, I guess I'm a guru then.
Okay, now here's the question. How did you find out about Oconee County, South Carolina?
Well, I am a water nut, and I was a competitive water skier growing up. And so we started coming to Lake Kiowee actually in 2015. And then sold our house in South Asheville in 2018, and we're here to stay.
And now here you are with the Oconee Chamber of Commerce, and we were just talking before the interview. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but by far tonight, I believe this is one of the biggest events I've seen, not only us both coming together with the Seneca Business Development Support Center and the Oconee Chamber of Commerce. Where do you foresee the Oconee Chamber of Commerce moving forward in the years to come?
Well, you know, our mission is to promote a thriving business community through connection, advocacy, and education. This is what Connection's about. I'm also a very collaborative person. I think that collaboration's better than competition. And when we can collaborate with other groups that are doing a great job in the area, Riley and his team are doing a great job in Seneca, then I think that we should just come together and support each other, support our businesses, because a rising tide lifts all ships.
Absolutely. And Oconee is unique. We're posed right now to have some of the biggest growth that we have ever experienced. And it takes an organization such as like Seneca Business Development Support Center for our local businesses and for Oconee County in general. There's tons of businesses coming here every day. We have an influx now of people moving here, and the potential for a $1 billion investment just up and around the corner. Keep our fingers crossed. Oconee is growing, and we need an organization that's representing of the business views.
Well, and that's what I'm here to do. Like I told you, we moved here to retire. I'm done climbing ladders, been there, done that, fought the traffic in Asheville, fought all that. So as long as I can stay here and jump in the lake and support my local community, then I am a happy person.
Absolutely. And since you have that radio background, I have an open invitation for you to come in on Saturdays at 9 a.m. on my local radio show. I think you would be a definite added bonus for the radio business.
I am always happy to get on the radio and talk. Talking is not a problem for me.
Hey, thanks, and we're glad to work with you tonight. It's been a great experience, and I'll get you back on before we go one more time.
Because I want to introduce my new staff.
Okay, great. We'll do that. All right, we'll hear more from Daria McBride, the Chamber President from the Oconee Chamber of Commerce, coming up. Welcome for you listening on social media. Coming up, I'll tell you a little bit about events happening. Cross our fingers, Thursday night, the prequel. I hear there's a prequel coming. Cross our fingers. The return of the 2023 Jazz on the Alley with Sammy Price and all of those wonderful folks. We'll tell you a little bit about the prequel coming up in our next hour. Here's we move into the 6 o'clock hour. We're with you till 7:30, and you've got Jazzy Jeff tonight in for Riley Johnson pinch hitting. Riley is watching his lovely daughter play softball. So with that being said, it's off camera, back around doing double duty tonight as we play music just for you, as we entertain the boosted business after hours here from the Seneca Business Development Support Center and the Oconee Chamber of Commerce this evening at TNR Graphics.
Oh yeah, what a night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Oh what a night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
Romantic lady, single baby, sophisticated mama. Come on, you disco lady, yeah, stay with me tonight, mama. Yeah.
If you hear any noise, it's the boys and ladies night. Gonna step out ladies night, stepping out ladies night. Gonna step out ladies night, stepping out ladies night.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
Oh, what a night.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night.
On disco lights, your name will be seen. You can fulfill all your dreams. Party here, party there, everywhere. This is your night, baby, and you've got to be there. Well, this is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright.
You know, I was wondering, if you could keep on, because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like
Just rising up.
Suitcase and an old guitar and something you'd occupy my mind like that. You see the form to be alive.
We've taken our camera and moved to a different part of the building. We're at T&R Graphics, downtown Seneca, and it's all part of the Boosted Business After Hours Off the Clock event. Ray Murphy's with me. Ray, you got a tremendous staff here that works so hard. We're kind of taking a look at the people behind the scenes here. I mean, tell me some of your staff members. Who can people ask for when they come in here?
Well, you know, obviously we are a family,
Yes.
not just a blood family, but we are a family here. My wife, you know, pretty much runs the joint.
I agree with that.
You know, I'm just labor. My brother's in the back. He's a fabricator, builds all the signs, does all the crane work on the outside. And I have all my long-term employees that have been here with me. And they continue to make this thing what it is. And again, we treat them just like family because they are family. We have birthdays here every month. Whenever we have anything going on at my home or their home, we all show up together. And it makes business a whole lot easier when you do it that way.
It's families is just really a good thing. That's family first, always. Hey, we're part of Business After Hours and it's Off the Clock event. Ray Murphy, T&R Graphics, downtown Seneca. You mentioned your sign business. Gosh, man, you've been doing signs forever.
17 years.
Been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
How far out do you go? I know you do a lot of local. What's the furthest you ever been?
You know, we've done some stuff in Charleston.
Wow.
But we try to stay Greenville area radius here. I mean, there's plenty of work. When Easley had their ordinance to lower all the signs, we spent a lot of time up there lowering, you know, the big signs up there. So, but I mean, hey, Oconee County alone there's enough business here to keep us busy. That's for sure.
Well, it's booming all over the area. Now, are you still doing racing?
No, I'm out.
Did you retire from that?
I've retired. I'm just a little too old, and I have a lot too much going on here.
Well, you got a beautiful building. If you don't know where this is, come downtown. If you need embroidery business, if you need T-shirts, what can't you do?
Well, if we
you ever been asked that?
If we can't do it, we'll figure out how to do it. That's for sure. We just bought some new equipment just last week to expand into the hand carved and you know, big three-dimensional signs.
Right. Now, Jeff Bright, Jazzy Jeff's doing our broadcast tonight. He panned over there and got a picture of that. What's that machine called there?
That's an automatic screen press. Basically, that's where we make all our T-shirts, or most of them anyway. We have 3 different machines, but that's the main one that we use every day. And, you know, it's just spinning around making shirts.
I've got hundreds of T-shirts that you printed, and how many T-shirts do you think you do a month or a week?
Well, we try to be in the 22 to 24,000 a month.
Wow. That's a lot. Now, they probably ship all over the country.
We do ship a lot. Back in my racing connections, I have a lot of teams that we still do a lot of shirts for. So we do a good amount of shipping.
Well, the reason I recommend you is because when I call, I get things quickly, and that's one of the great things. You do your printing right here in-house, and you can actually see the T-shirt, because you did our Race for the Green T-shirt that people loved and actually had to call and get more ordered. So you guys do a fabulous job. If people want to come in and look around, what's your hours, what's your Facebook page, all the ways to get in touch with you?
Well, hours are 9 to 5 daily and 10 to 5 on Saturday. We're closed on Sunday, obviously. T&R Graphics. You put T&R Graphics, you'll find our Facebook, our Instagram, or our email site, our website, anything you need to find, or just come on in. And if you're interested in the machines, we love touring people around.
Well, it's an amazing thing, and I know you're going to be talking more here with Jazzy Jeff and, of course, Derry from Oconee Community, the Oconee County Chamber. So a lot of people here in town and celebrating our Business After Hours and our Off the Clock event. Ray, thank you so much for all you do for our city. Appreciate you so much.
Riley, thank you, and thank the city. You know, we're very, very blessed to be here and part of the growth. Not only just the city, but the county itself too. So it's awesome being here.
Jeff, I'm going to turn it back over to you and then let you get some more great interviews here on camera. And, of course, we thank you so much for being tuned in. And thanks for watching, Facebook family.
Sure to be a change in your ways. I'm a cheerleader. started with a little kiss like this. Seesaw swinging with the balls in the school and your feet flying up in the air. Sing, hey, diddle diddle with your kitty in the middle of the swing like a didn't care. So I took a big chance at the high school dance with a mister who was ready to play. Wasn't me, she was fooling, cause she knew what she was doing, and the old love was here to stay. What she told me to, on this way, on this way, on this way, on this way. Just give me a kiss. Schoolgirl city with the classic kind of sassy little skirts climbing way up beneath. There was 3 young ladies in the school gym locker when I noticed they was looking at me. I was a high school loser, never made it with a lady till the ball was told me something I missed. Then my next door neighbor with the dog.
Welcome back to the Boosted After Hours big event with the Seneca Business Development Support Center and the Oconee Chamber of Commerce. I want to introduce this next gentleman here for everyone. You do a lot with Oconee County. Introduce yourself.
My name is Ken Sloan. Some people refer to me as Mr. Oconee.
Excuse me, Mr. Oconee. And sometimes you're the first person that sees anything about Oconee.
Well, we try to be. You know, what we see, we expose. You know, so we just want to get people out here and visit and spend some money and help us grow our Oconee economy.
Speaking of growing, we are continuing to grow in Oconee, and more folks are finding out about what we have. It is the crown jewel of South Carolina.
You know, it's always been the crown jewel. And, you know, of course, we want to be careful how many people we bring in because we're starting to get saturated. But, you know, we enjoy the new folks coming here. It's great to see them out on the trails and see them out on the lake and enjoying their new home. It's great to see all these visitors coming. This is, we're on the cusp of our visitation season. You know, the visitors are coming in to spend the weekends now. When school lets out, it'll be packed. The lakes will be packed. The trails will be packed. And we're just, I'm proud to be a part of it.
Now, tell everybody about, if folks are watching on our Facebook family, on our social media channels, folks can find you at where at?
We're at visitoconeesc.com. Of course, you can follow us on hashtag visitoconeesc. But our visitor center is in Walhalla at 224 East Main Street. So if you want to come by and visit with us, pick up some material, some collateral, our visitor's guide, come in and see this crazy mural that Melody Davis painted. It's like a 75-foot wall of everything in Oconee on this big walk. That's worth the visit in and of itself.
One of the things that makes Oconee so unique is our waterfalls. And it's just amazing of how many waterfalls we actually have. And a lot of folks find out about Oconee by our waterfalls. They come here hiking, right?
Absolutely. And, you know, we have trails to 29 waterfalls. So we just like to let people know that some of them are really easy. Some of them are really difficult. Our guide tells you the difficulty level. Please make sure that you do what you can do. Bring your water, be hydrated, wear the right shoes. We've had a lot of injuries over the last couple of years. We just want you to be safe and enjoy and have a great time. I was in Atlanta this past weekend doing the Travel and Adventure show, and so many people from Atlanta, you know, I talk about these waterfalls, and they were like, where exactly are these? And I said, it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from where we are right here. And they were just like, that's impossible. Well, you're downtown Atlanta, but
so everybody's finding out about our crown jewel. But again, you are the first person that sometimes when they're coming here to Oconee that they get to experience what we've known for many, many years. This is a wonderful place. I have never found any other place I want to live, and that's why I stayed here for 47 years.
Exactly. But, you know, it's not just about the nature, too. We have so many fun things going on, like we're standing here right next to Ramcat Alley. It's starting tomorrow night, I believe.
Jazz on the Alley, the prequel, starts tomorrow night, and that brings a lot of folks into town, particularly when we get closer to Clemson football season. They're looking for stuff to do in the Clemson area. They use Seneca, and they come up here and visit with us for Jazz on the Alley.
They do, and you remember the first year they did Jazz on the Alley?
12 people showed up.
12 people. You know, Riley was putting out all these tables and chairs. We had about 12 people, and then the next year we had about 50 people, and now it's like, I don't know,
2,000, 15, I think last Memorial Day, that Thursday, close to 2,000.
Yeah, it's just packed, absolutely packed, and it's great for the business. It's great for the community, and it's fun for the people who live here and the people who are visiting here to get out there on a night and enjoy live music, enjoy the restaurants, enjoy the bars, the libations, and bring their kids out. It's a great time. And of course, you also have Mark over in Walhalla, just jamming at the Walhalla Performing Arts Center. We got, was it Mac? Yeah, not Mac Arnold.
Mac Arnold.
Mac Arnold's coming soon, but we have Fleetwood Mac coming this Friday night and Saturday night, because Friday night sold out, so we booked them for Saturday night. Now it's sold out, but Mark has all these great shows, so check out the Walhalla Performing Arts Center. If you haven't been there before, give it a shot. And Walhalla's booming, Seneca's booming, a lot of great things going on in Oconee County.
And thank you for all you do. Ken Sloan, ladies and gentlemen, join us on our social media. I appreciate it and look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you. Look forward to visiting. Anybody come by our visitor center, 224 East Main Street, visit OconeeSC.com.
And we will try to keep that a secret.
Super. Thank you.
Thanks, Ken. Ken Sloan, join us. Welcome in again. It's a little after the 6 o'clock hour. We are live at TNR Graphics. Ray, have you got just a second? Let me see. Okay, he's going to wait. We're going to get Ray over here in just a few moments because we've got some things to talk about. But we're having a great time. The Birdman from up in Salem is here. Are you ready? You want to come back on? We've got time. Come on over. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Derry McBride is coming back. No, it's not. Come over here to my side right over here. You need to get your staff over here. You wanted to introduce your staff, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and get your staff over here.
I'm super excited. They just started with me. So they are getting like the event baptism. We have events. Yeah, we are. And yes, they're going to come on over. Come on, guys. I do want to get everybody's attention for just a second because I am super excited to introduce my 2 new part-time staff members. We have Andrea Harbin. She'll be at Westminster, at our Westminster office. And then Lauren Butts will be at the Seneca office. We will actually have official office hours that we have not had since COVID. So I'm super excited. Thank you all so much for coming. Also want to recognize our board. If you're on the chamber board, can you just raise your hand for a second? So I appreciate all you guys. I'm glad everybody came. I do want to mention we do have an event in the morning, if you can make it up, at 313 Cafe, who has done the catering tonight at 8 o'clock. It's our chamber chatter event, great event. We have a women's event after that, which is sold out. So we will be having more women's events. Our next boosted business after hours. How about this event? How about 313? This is how boosted business after hours is supposed to be. And we are going to give some door prizes, so make sure you stick around. But our next one is going to be at the Walhalla Performing Arts Center, April the 18th. We're joining with Visit Oconee, the Main Street Walhalla, and a lot of the businesses there. And then I'm super excited to announce that our May boosted business after hours is going to be at Traditions, and we are partnering with the Clemson Chamber of Commerce. So we hope that all of you guys will continue to come. If we can help, please let us know. But I want to give a round of applause for our newest staff members. And you guys make sure that you thank your host, and we appreciate it. I didn't mean to take over.
Oh, it's okay. You do such a good job anyway. I mean, you're much prettier than I am, so I don't even need to hold the microphone.
That doesn't matter. Radio doesn't matter.
Nobody can see you when you're, well, that's right. Now with video and social media, radio,
you had to bring in the video.
I know. Listen, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure not only for working together with Seneca Business Development Support Center and the Chamber of Commerce. Together, we all succeed because this is about business. It's about opportunity. It's about creating partnerships, and working together is better than working against each other.
Exactly. I would much rather collaborate than compete because a rising tide lifts all ships. We all win when we all work together.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Derry, join us. Derry McBride, join us, Chamber President of the Oconee Chamber of Commerce. We are live, TNR Graphics. Here in just a short moment, we will check in with our very own Ray Murphy from TNR Graphics. We'll have another talk with Ray coming up as our music rolls on here from TNR Graphics here in downtown Seneca, North Walnut Street, as the music rolls on. Thank you so much for being a part of the fun on Let's Talk and all around the world.
Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, all in trouble. You see stand about 6'4". Although downtown ladies call him treetop lover, all the men just call him sir. And he's bad, bad Leroy Brown, the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler, and he like his fancy clothes, and he like to wear his diamond rings in front of everybody's nose. He got a custom Continental, he got a Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun. He got a razor in his shoe. He's bad, 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 bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. We're Friday, Valley week go. Leroy shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Doris, and oh, that girl looked nice. Well, he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. Leroy Brown, he turned his hands about a mess and wife of a jealous man. And he's bad, 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 bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, the two men took to fighting, and when they pulled down from the floor, Leroy looked like a jig with a couple of pieces gone. And it's bad, bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. And it's bad, 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 bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Yeah, he was better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. A very special time for me. As I remember what a night. Oh, what a night. You know, I didn't even know her name. But I was never gonna be the same. What a lady, what a night. Oh, I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room. Hey, mine. 'Cause I recall it ended much too soon. What a night. Hypnotizing, mesmerizing me. She was everything I dreamed she'd be. Sweet surrender, what a night. Oh, I got a funny feeling when she walked in the room. Hey, mine. 'Cause I recall it ended much too soon. What a night. What a night. Oh, what a night.
Come on, Larry. You know you want to be on the radio and the video at the same time. Larry was wanting to come over here and talk to me a little bit. Come on, Larry. You can tell us how everything's going in the world. Just give me just a second. I'll be right with you. The Larry, Mr. Larry from the paper, by the way. Welcome back, social media. If you want to know what we're doing, we are at TNR Graphics here in beautiful Seneca, South Carolina. This is a boosted after-hours event in conjunction with the Oconee Chamber of Commerce and the Seneca Business Development Support Center. See, I'm even lucky they give me a shirt. Riley, of course, is not here tonight. Riley has stepped away to enjoy some time with his daughter who's playing softball. Go Bobcats, and Riley will be back with you for our next event. But coming up Thursday night, it is the start. It's the prequel Jazz on the Alley. Stone Echo is coming back. And if you want more information about that event, go to our website. We have a website available for everybody at SenecaSCEvents.com. There you'll find out all the activities and events that things are happening across Seneca and the Golden Corner at SenecaSCEvents.com. And there you'll find out about information concerning the prequel Jazz on the Alley with Sammy Price and Stone Echo. Also, you'll find out about more information coming up with our picnic that's going to be in the park celebrating Seneca's 150th anniversary, which is officially coming up throughout the spring and summer and also into the fall. We're celebrating 150 years with the city of Seneca as a great event coming up with picnic in the park. All of that information is available there. Plus our social media pages. You can find out more online. You can like and follow on Seneca SC Events on Facebook. You got to check that like button and follow along. We post information and events and activities that are happening in the city of Seneca for the Seneca community. And again, this week or tonight, it is a joint venture between the Oconee Chamber of Commerce and the Seneca Business Development Support Center. So I did that very well and very quick. Let's see. Who do we got? Terry, come over here just a second. Yeah, you. Talk about birds. Birds. Tell us a little bit about birds, Terry.
Birds are the most fun activity when you're retired or even before you're retired. Right now, the goldfinches are out in force all over the place, bright yellow at your feeders. And then the bluebirds, if you watch carefully, the bluebirds are those colorful bluebirds that fly by, are building their homes and building their nests. So check out your window and see what's going on, because it's more fun than it is any other outside activity.
Okay. Now tell everybody about For the Birds.
Oh, For the Birds.
Yes.
Oh, that. We help you attract more birds to your yard. That's our job. I started out inventing products because I was wondering what birds were at our feeder and I couldn't figure out what they were. So I invented a device or some stickies you can put on the window to identify your birds. And then I had to learn their bird songs, and I didn't know what they were, so I invented a bird song identifier. And we sold lots of those, 350,000 of them. And then we opened up a wild bird store so you could feed your birds and attract them to your yard. And that's what we specialize in.
I've seen this device, and I actually have one of these little devices. Yeah, and it's one of the greatest things. You can press these buttons. Okay, what is that? Okay, there it is. I love it. It's the greatest thing. But you're up in there on off Stamp Creek Road there, right across from Kiwi Key.
Just Pat Duke Energy and Subway by Wine Emporium. That's the Gateway store.
All right, Terry, thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it. I'm sorry to catch you off. Let's walk around some other great folks now. I'm going off camera right now. All right, how's the boating season?
Doing great, having fun,
You're just doing that good stuff, right? I just walk up and put a microphone, back in your camera and all that. But you got to tell us a little about your business.
Well, we just came off the boat show up in Greenville in January. We're getting spin-offs of that. We got another in-water boat show here towards the end of April, so we're gearing up for that. Just getting everybody on the water that we can.
The boat shop, ladies and gentlemen, it's ready, and they're ready for you. Now, do you think, since I've lost all this weight now, I want to water ski. Do you think you can find a boat that would pull me out of the water?
Absolutely.
Well, we need to schedule that for June when the water reaches 80-something degrees, because I'm not getting in the lake right now. That's out of the question.
I agree.
I don't think I'd look like the smell of man. I would, blow up. I don't want to do that. It's good.
I say wait till July to get in.
I'll get in at about end of May. By Memorial Day, all the boats, everything warms up, so it's good. So yeah, absolutely. Bradley, I'm coming over to you next. How you doing, Bradley?
Doing well. Missing Riley.
You don't like the replacement they got, huh?
You're better looking.
Oh, thank you so much. And we do a better job too, right?
That's right.
Bradley's Jewelers, who has been a big supporter of the Seneca Business Development Support Center there at, give everybody your address.
It is 208 Old Salem Road.
200
from the QT.
right across from the QT. And now, if you're thinking about popping that question, now let me do the Riley Johnson. Ready? If you're thinking about popping that question, you need to check out Bradley's Jewelers. Bradley, yeah, if you love her madly, come to Bradley's.
That's the newest ad.
Oh boy, he hasn't sent that to me yet, so I'll get on to him on that one.
That's the newest one.
If you love her madly, sir. You know, it sounds like he just sits up and starts writing all this stuff up. I mean, that is.
Brandon had a little help. Brandon had help with that.
So Brandon Kiesler had to help a little bit now. Oh, okay. So Riley was going to take credit for all that. Now it's Brandon. I get it. I see where this is headed.
Right. That's it.
All right. Glad to have you here tonight. We appreciate that. All right. We're back. We're going to be here a little bit. Hey there. Welcome. How are you? You knew you were going to get into trouble here. Rhea, join us here. Tell us what's going on in your neck of the woods. Are you selling homes?
We're selling homes. We're selling dirt. It's busy.
You're selling, did you say dirt?
Yeah, land is my middle name.
Now I do.
Do you need to see my driver's license?
Yeah, now I do. You're all over. I've seen some of your things on Facebook. You're back and forth. I mean, you're gallivanting all across the world.
This is true. I'm a busy girl.
Now, I have to ask this question. You're in the front lines. You're selling homes. You're a realtor. Is Oconee growing?
Oconee is growing.
And it's growing at a rapid clip.
It is growing at a pretty good pace. A lot of the Southeast is inbound. A lot of South Carolina in general is inbound, and we're going to stay that way. Like Governor McMaster says, we can only mess this up for ourselves.
Governor McMaster, we can only mess this up for ourselves. All right, well, that's good. I'm glad to have you here tonight.
Yeah, glad to be here. This is a great event.
Appreciate you dropping by tonight. All right, we've got more. We're going to be with you till about 7:30. Jazzy Jeff in for Riley Johnson tonight. Pinch hitting. Riley, of course, as we mentioned, is watching his lovely daughter play softball tonight. And we're going to move on with more music live from TNR Graphics here in Seneca at coming up down towards Sabi Hour at 7 o'clock.
So I had to set struck
when my spark got hot, I heard somebody say, it's going final. Burn that mother down. It's going final. Yeah. Burn the mother down. Let's get together, honey, honey, me and you, and do the things, oh, do the things that we like to do. Oh, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Get down tonight, baby, baby. I'll meet you, same place, same time, where we can all get together and ease up our mind. Oh, dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight, do a little dance. Make a little love, get down tonight, baby. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight, baby. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. No, 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 no. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. This girl the child. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Come on, child. Get down, get down, get down, get down.
This is your celebration.
Celebrate good times, come on.
Celebrate.
Celebrate good times, come on.
Let's celebrate.
There's a party going on right here,
A celebration to last throughout the years.
so bring your good times and your laughter too.
We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now.
Celebration.
Let's all celebrate and have a good time.
Celebration.
We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Come on and celebrate tonight. Cause everything's gonna be alright. Let's celebrate. Celebrate good times, come on.
Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Town to keep me moving, keep me moving with some energy. Well, I talked about it, talked about it, talked about it, talked about it. Talked about moving. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. I want you to take me to Funky Town. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? and keep me moving with the energy. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Talk about, talk about, talk about moving. Gotta move on. Gotta move on. Gotta move on.
Won't you take me to
Funky town.
Won't you take me to
Funky town.
Won't you take me to
Funky town.
Won't you take me to
Funky town. Won't you take me down to Funky town?
Welcome back here. We are live one more time before we get ready to wrap things up here from our broadcast here at TNR Graphics, located in Seneca, South Carolina, a boosted business after-hours event between the Seneca Business Development Support Center and TNR Graphics. And I don't know where Tanya's at, but I wanted to say hello to Tanya because actually Tanya Murphy is the one that runs this place. If you got just a second to join us, Ray, come over here real quickly and join us real quick. I have to say this has been a great event tonight at your location.
Yeah, it's we were hoping this is what would happen, and we're really glad that we were able to put the city and the county together. I mean, that is truly what we were going for here, and I'm really thankful for everybody that helped out.
Thankful for your business and thankful for everything that you're doing, not only for the city, but for the county. This is just a great, and Ray, you've done such a wonderful job with a business here in downtown. What you've done here is truly, simply amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's not just me. I got a lot of really good employees. My wife and daughter are here every day taking care of this place. So I'm just the guy that gets to take the credit, I guess. So it's a good thing.
Well, we need to mention Tanya because I think she helps keep you in line and straight sometimes, right?
Absolutely. She does. It's not helps. It's the only way.
Well, we're looking forward to doing another business after hours event sometime in the future, the jointly together, because if you work together, it's a lot better than working separate.
Absolutely. I actually, Mr. Mulder just stopped by for a minute after a council meeting, and he was real excited about it, and we're definitely going to put some more stuff together.
Okay, Ray, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, as always. All right, Ray Murphy, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our online broadcast tonight. I want to thank everybody for joining us. If you're watching on the Oconee Chamber of Commerce, thank you so much for being a part, and also to Seneca SC Events. Once again, reminder, coming up Thursday evening, weather, cross your fingers, we have the prequel. Jazz on the Alley kicks off Thursday night, and that is starting downtown Seneca. If you need more information, it's Stone Echo with Sammy Price kicking off the prequel coming up Thursday night. Go to SenecaSCEvents.com, or you can check us out right here on social media at Seneca SC Events. Like and share with all your friends. Stay up to date with all the information and events happening for the city of Seneca. So for pitch hitting for Riley Johnson, I'm Jazzy Jeff Bright. I hope you should have a great evening. And again, thanks for joining us tonight for a boosted business after hours from the Seneca Business Development Support Center and the Oconee Chamber of Commerce. I'll see you soon. Now, as I walk back over to hit the tunes one more time before we get out of here, have a great evening, everybody. And again, thank you so much for joining us here at Seneca SC Events.